energy and their great leadership towards us. So.
What have you learned from this new coaching staff that maybe you hadn't learned before, particularly when it comes to leadership and off the field dedication?
One thing they always boast on is you can't lead from the back. So Coach Campbell's really big on that. He really believes that you have to be in the front to lead. You have to be one of the main guys to be up front. You can't lose your credentials in doing anything. Some things may happen, maybe lazy on a workout, maybe something like that, but you can't be late. You can't lead from the back. So.
What are the differences in transition from the previous coaching staff to this new staff?
I wouldn't.
Just by looking at your reaction, it doesn't sound like there's much. Doesn't seem like there's much.
Oh no, there's a lot of change. There's change is good though. Change sometimes good, sometimes bad. But I believe this change has been good. That's all I really can say about that.
Mm-hmm.
And you talked about leadership. How do you take that personally as your role in the defense?
I take it personally because I need. That's just something that we need. And Coach Campbell always explains to us that winning teams have powerful leadership. So me being a vet, having a little bit of experience under my belt helps me bring that to the table and helps the guys rely on me a little bit for leadership. And we still have a great team, great defense, but it's just something that I feel like I can step in and help there.
In what ways have you grown as a football player and as a person?
I've grown so much as a football player over the last 3 years being at Iowa State, but mostly at this last year, I've seen things. I noticed things I was taking for granted, and I learned as a football player. I'm learning new defense, so I feel like my smarts for the game has rise tremendously.
Has the game gotten slower to you? Is that you can see more things on the field?
I wouldn't say it got slower. It's still fast. We got a great offense
Right.
over there, so competing against them, it's
When I say slow, I mean you can see more. That's what I meant.
Oh yeah, I see more, I understand more, so I know where things are coming from, how things are going to happen, and which way they come from. But that's just the way of the game. But still learning new defense, still trying to better myself, better my craft. So all that at the same time, I feel like the game has got much slower for me.
How much different are the X's and O's now compared to last year?
It's okay. It's not, we're not doing nothing different. Streams are different. Obviously we got Mike Warren and Joel Lanning and Alan Lazard. They're great players, and we need to get the ball in their hands and keep the ball in their hands. But we still have a lot of guys that no one really knows about, and that we're gonna wake them up about them this year. So.
Do you have different responsibilities now under the new defensive staff, different a role, so to speak, physically and mentally?
No, play my role. That's really what I'm trying to do. Play my role. I'm really trying to just play. So really, whatever the coaches ask me to do, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it 100% full speed. So.
How much does this defense